Yeah, good evening, traders. This is Raymond from Holy Ghost Pips. Some time ago, I did an analysis on Euro USD and just exactly how I analyzed inch perfect. It has even crossed it. So I just want to give an update of where the pair is now and what we're going to expect going forward. I know you'll be surprised that I'm doing my analysis from the phone. Sometimes it's good to tell the upcoming traders to understand that you should not allow your device to be an impediment to why you're not making it. I'm doing it on this phone so that you understand that it is possible. If you don't have a laptop or a tab, it is possible to also trade with your phone. So just that you have to be careful. The data will be small compared to you using a laptop or a desktop, but it is possible to trade with it. Yeah, let's get started. As you can see, I can always say there are two types of trend. You have the swing trend and you have the regular trend. Now, let me show you what I mean. The swing trend shows you swing highs and swing lows in either an upward manner or a downward manner. So when you look at the Euro USD, you'll discover that it is simply in an uptrend position until this very point is violated. Then we are done with the uptrend. So as it stands now, we are still very, very much up. I know you will say, yeah, but look at this data here. It's pointing down. Yes, it will have to complete a cycle before we can take a decision. So that is what it is. So that is the first phase of the trade. Now, you will also say, what happens to this leg of the trade? Now, this is the phase that is coming to complete the swing low. This is the phase that's coming to complete swing low. And it's also in a, like what I normally call a mini swing trend. If you can look at it, it is also doing what it's doing. You understand? So, and this is it. So, you don't know where it's going to end. They decide what happens, but yours is to analyze and ensure that you are in the right position once the trade starts moving. So, where are we now in this trade? So, zooming in, let us dissect the micro swing. We discovered that it started from here, came here, it started from here, came here. And from here, what do we expect? We expect that it comes here. To come sweep up all the liquidity along the way. But do we just jump in? No. We don't just jump in. There must be some certain rules that must be met for this move to be qualified. And these rules I'm going to show you. So, at this point, we understand that we have had a downward move, and it is showing to us that, well, I think I have hit my downward point, my bottom. I need to move up. But the question is it going to make that move that we talked about? Is it going to make this move now that we talked about? Is it going to make it now? Or is it going to come down? We don't know yet. But I will show you how to know if it's going to do that or not. So first thing you do is understand that we are in a monthly time frame. So the first thing you do is, so everything here is happening on the monthly. So the first thing you do here is this. You mark up the last liquidity point, which is this point. That's the last monthly regular pullback that we have. That is it. So as long as we trade below that, as long as we trade below this point, which means we are still going down. But by the time we break it, we break this point, it means we're going up. So what do we do? How do we know where we are and what we need to do? Now we have to scale down to the weekly time frame. So scaling down to the weekly time frame, you can now see clearly what it is talking about. I remember the last time I did the analysis, I said, let me show you how I did the analysis. Let me just show you simply how I marked the entire thing. This is how I marked it. These are my markings. Here, here, and here. And these are very, very important points. And you can see that my arrows are pointing up. The reason the arrow is pointing up, the first one is pointing up because if it breaks that line, we are heading up. And if it doesn't, I'll show you the point where it must violate first before we begin to head down. Now let's go to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, we'll begin to see that it will give us a good trend explanation of where we are and where we're going to be. In that, in the previous video, I said that our take profit will be at this end of this liquidity, and you can see that we took our profit here. It broke it and we took our profit here. So what do we do going forward? At this point, if you ask me, as a trader, we sit on our hands because this move is over completely. This move, as it stands now, is over. When do we now resume back into the market of the Euro USD? The only time to come back into this market, for this market to be interesting, is at the break of, and you can see at the break of this point, this weekly point. Once we break this weekly point, automatically we are heading down. That is it. That is one way. Then, if it's not going to do that and still wants to decide to continue up, which is most likely, it will break this point. And once that is done, it is heading up straight to the moon. So these are the sequences. But as it stands now, we are to sit on our hands and wait to see what it's going to give us. Yours is to analyze and wait. You are not supposed to decide for the market what it will do. If you do that, you're going to crush your account. So with these two time frames, I know what's going to happen. So we will just wait and see, okay, let's see the direction they're going to give to us, if they are ready to move up or they're ready to move down. Now, let me tell you why I'm talking about this point. Look at this weekly trend. Best explained. You see high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It never violated this one. Higher high, higher low, higher high. The question is, has it picked to begin to reverse? We don't know yet. Of course, when you have a higher high, the next thing you're expecting is a higher low. But what we're doing here is, we don't know what the market will do here. So long as we are done with our take profit, then you wait for it. So in order to trade this market, if you want to trade the downtrend, what you just need to wait for is this higher high. Let it come and break the already running trend. Once it breaks it, then you expect a little pullback here, which automatically gives you a head and a shoulder, and gentlemen, we will crash down immediately. That is the rule. Then, if it doesn't happen in that form, and it decides to move the other way, because this market is all about probability, but you must ensure that you are on the right side of the market. That's why you don't speculate. That's why you wait, you do your analysis and wait. You always look at different positions of the market, and that's how you trade. So this is higher, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. If we break here, then it shows that on the monthly time frame, we are in an uptrend. All you just need to do is wait for a pullback and you take it to the moon. Simple as ABC. That's how you trade. That's how you're going to trade this pair. Now, if you're so curious and you want to know what's going to happen, you want to really know what's going to happen here, you want to know what's going to happen going forward, well, let me show you what's going to happen. Now, you scale down to the daily time frame. Scaling down to the daily time frame, you will observe something very, very important. And this is what traders won't show you. Of course, we're starting from the weekly point. You see a high, higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high. Now, what are you going to do? You wait until there's a break of this point. Once there's a break of here, then you know that we're going to do this, and our take profit will be this liquidity sweep. We sweep this liquidity, and you hold on as well and wait to see if it's going to continue up or if it's going to continue down. So this is the position of the market at the moment, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Do well to look at the last video I shared here, and if this video interests you, please, you can do well to hit the subscribe button. And as we are gradually growing the page, and I promise you, we'll be giving you value for your time. Goodbye, and Raymond of Holy Ghost People say thank you and God bless you.